They never expect it. The world expects men to argue, to fight, to prove their point with words. But a truly strong man doesn't need to explain. He doesn't need to scream. He doesn't need to convince. He simply leaves. And when he does, his silence echoes louder than any argument could. This, my friend, is the hidden power behind a man's silent departure. Why silence speaks louder than words. The average man defends himself with noise. He wants her to know why he's leaving. He wants the world to understand his pain. But the emotionally strong man, he owes no one an explanation. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." When you walk away in silence, you are practicing this Stoic truth. You don't mirror their chaos. You don't feed their drama. You show that your dignity is louder than your anger. Silence is not weakness. Silence is control. Silence is presence. When a man leaves without a word, it forces the other person to face themselves. There is no distraction, no blame to deflect, just the mirror of their own actions. The psychology of a silent departure. Here's what most don't understand. Silence is a psychological weapon. In relationships especially, women are used to men begging, chasing, or explaining themselves endlessly. But when a strong man leaves quietly, it creates a vacuum. That vacuum is filled with questions, regret, and curiosity. Did I push him too far? Why didn't he fight for me? Does he value himself more than he valued me? And the truth is, yes, he does. A silent departure is a declaration. I am not afraid to lose you, but you should be afraid to lose me. That statement, unspoken but deeply felt, carries more weight than 1,000 words. Stoicism and the art of walking away. The Stoics believed that power is found in what you can control. You cannot control another person's actions, but you can control your reaction. Seneca once wrote, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." But for the strong man, sometimes to leave is the ultimate act of courage. Walking away silently is not avoidance. It is mastery. You are refusing to let their chaos infect your peace. You are refusing to waste your energy proving your worth. Because here's the truth. A man who explains himself endlessly is begging for validation. But a man who walks away silently is already validated from within. What women feel when he leaves in silence. Let's talk about the raw psychology. When a man argues, she gets closure. She can categorize him. He's angry. He's weak. He's bitter. But when he leaves in silence, there's no box. There's no closure. Just emptiness. That emptiness haunts her. Because women don't fear words. They fear silence. They fear the unknown. And when a man exits without saying a word, she realizes something terrifying. She no longer has control over his emotions. That is where the power lies. Why this is a Stoic man's greatest weapon. The world glorifies noise. Social media rewards those who overshare. Relationships are often reduced to endless arguments, text wars, and emotional explosions. But the Stoic man moves differently. He lives by principle, not impulse. He leaves when his boundaries are crossed, not when his emotions boil over. His silence is not emptiness. It is a full statement of self-worth. Silence says, I don't need you to understand me. I know my value. My peace is not negotiable. That is the hidden power behind his departure. The modern man's struggle. Let's be honest. Most men today are trapped. Trapped in arguments. Trapped in toxic cycles. Trapped in endless explanations. They fear being misunderstood. They fear being judged. They fear being called cold. But here's the question every man must face. Do you want to be understood by others, or do you want to be respected by yourself? The emotionally strong man chooses respect. He doesn't seek permission to leave. He doesn't need closure from her. His closure comes from knowing he lived true to his principles. The transformation in silence. Something happens when you leave in silence. It's not just about her, it's about you. In silence, you reclaim yourself. In silence, you hear your own thoughts. In silence, you step back into your masculine frame. You realize that the world does not reward noise, it rewards presence. And presence is built in silence. That's why the strongest men are often the quietest. Their energy is not wasted in convincing others. Their energy is invested in becoming better, sharper, wiser. So, the next time you feel the urge to explain, to justify, to argue, remember this. Your silence is not weakness. It's not avoidance. It's power. It's strength. It's the Stoic truth in action. When you walk away without a word, you're not running. You're rising. Because the man who can leave in silence is the man no one forgets.